Look around. Everything the light touches is tech news. Except for that, it is also tech news. It is all tech news. Alright, what's going on, dudes? My name is CTD Rom, and welcome back to another episode of Today in Tech, where I give you everything that's today in tech. And yes, I am on time. Look at me. It's been a hot minute since I was on time, but here I am. Let's get right into the news. Alright, I'm gonna go vomit now. Apple really seems to hate anything that's not Apple, as it just killed Google Stadia. Not that it was available on the App Store before, but you could get it on the iOS browser through a hack before Apple just killed it. Not even because Stadia is a game streaming service. No. The reason why they killed it is because they violated Apple's controller policy. On iPhone, apparently, you are not allowed to connect an external controller to the iPhone. The only possible explanation I could have for this is that Apple's developing their own game streaming software. I know they have Apple Arcade, but that's terrible. Like their own actual game streaming software that streams real games, not mobile games. And they're going to have their own controller. I almost just fell right there. Did you see that? They're going to have their own controller, maybe, and they don't want you using third-party controllers. That is the only explanation I could see for this. Otherwise, you just look selfish. You just look like a jackass. What's going on, Apple? What happened? Someone hurt your feelings? We haven't heard any more updates from the Apple Fortnite situation, so I don't know. I think just Apple's like right now flexing their muscles while the boring iPhone 12s get released that look the same as the iPhone. You thought AMD was going to go down easy. You Intel fanboys, you thought you could hold the 5 GHz barrier over our heads. Well, no longer, as a Ryzen 9 5950X has been shown on Geekbench to be boosting over 5 GHz. Let's go. So this is huge for AMD, and I'm talking huge. Well, I mean, it's only at 0.1 over the advertised boost clock. 1, they're breaking the 5 GHz barrier. 2, they have better IPC than Intel does, so they'll be running right with Intel while having better instructions per clock than Intel. Like, damn! AMD is just poised to go up to Intel and just be like, hey buddy, BAM! They already have the best single core performance. Everyone uses AMD when it comes to productivity. They've been the best for that for a long while now, really starting with Ryzen 3. And now you're going to get gaming and single core tasks while boosting up to 5 GHz? Whew. Intel better watch out. And 11th gen Intel is going to be on the same 14 nanometer processor that it's been for the last decade. So I don't think Intel has a meaningful response down the line right now. AMD is going to go on top. Also, AMD is scheduled to reveal their GPU in just a few days here, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited, I said yesterday, and it still holds true, I'm excited, but I'm not hyped. I'm excited because I want to see what AMD has to offer based on the little teaser they gave us. I'm not hyped because they've let us down so many times before. So I'm excited, tentatively excited, but I'm not hyped for it yet. So we'll just have to see what happens. Now time for a quick break, brought to you by our sponsor, my other channels. Do you like gaming content? Do you like memes? Do you like random skits that I decide to throw together? Then you'll like the Modder_MP4 channel, where I will be uploading more gameplay starting soon. I'll be live streaming on Twitch as well. More gameplay, memes, story shit. Anything that doesn't belong tech will go on there. So yeah, make sure to click the link in the description below and at the end of the video to subscribe to that channel. Now on with the tech news. Reports have come out that Nvidia has canceled RTX 3080 and 3070 Ti's, which would really be just RTX 3080s with 20 gigabytes of RAM and RTX 3070s with 16 gigabytes of VRAM. They've reportedly been canceled, which thank goodness. Especially with AMD coming up soon. If AMD can put up even something competitive to the 3080, launching a different, more slightly better 3080 and a different, more slightly better 3070 would not put Nvidia in a good light, especially with the people that already have their 3080s and are soon to have their 3070s in just a few days now. So it wouldn't be a good look, and I'm glad they axed it. I don't mind them doing supers and TIs or whatever they're gonna do, just right after, before your full lineup of products is even out that you've announced. We haven't seen a 3060 yet, but the all of your products that have been announced are out. You're gonna start doing already TIs and supers and stuff. That just didn't sit right with me, but they have axed it, they have canceled it, which is good. Thank the Lord, thank the sweet Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was, but thank goodness, because that would have been bad. I mean, it would have just happened, and then, everyone would go on with the day, but I didn't want that to happen for Nvidia. So, they have been canceled. No RTX 3080 20GB, RTX 3070 16GB. I'm sure there will be TIs and supers in the future, but we'll have to wait for that probably in a year or so. Maybe half a year. I could see those coming out. Not right after launch, before the 3070 is even launched yet. There shouldn't be rumors about that. And seemingly following in Facebook's footsteps, Minecraft will require a Microsoft account from here on out, saying that new features will come about, such as two-factor authentication, and other benefits, saying that the core premise of Java won't go away, and users won't see any downsides to migrating to a Microsoft account instead of having a Mojang account, or Mojang, however the fuck you pronounce that. So, and they promise not to track and sell your data, though they're not Facebook. But like they're Microsoft, I don't know if I trust that. So we'll just have to wait and see. I personally play a lot of Minecraft, so I'll be migrating. I'll report if there are any differences that they didn't, go into. But I don't like this. I think you should just have your own account separate from every giant-ass corporation, I don't like that Facebook makes you have a Facebook account. And this wasn't even in the script, but I'll go off script for a little bit here. Reports are coming out that some people who used dummy Facebook accounts that didn't have their real name because they didn't want to be tracked are having their Oculus accounts suspended because Facebook runs checks for fake accounts and suspends those. So if you are buying an Oculus product, headset, whatever, do not make a dummy account. And you're like, but I don't want them to track me. Fine. But if they disable that Facebook account, all of your games are gone. All of them. The hundreds of dollars you possibly poured into these games, gone at the drop of a hat. And they don't do reviews. Right now, they're making an exception. I think Oculus tweeted something, if you've been affected by this, go here. But just don't take the risk, please. The last story of the day, Microsoft is exploring VR haptics with a new little gadget that, I'll put a video of it up on screen, where when you go to pick up something in VR, this ball comes up into your hand and vibrates and stuff, which is kind of cool, but I don't know if that's going to be the future of VR haptics. I think we're going to have full body suits and shit. But I can't wait. Speaking of virtual reality, I am getting something special, or should be getting something special, in the mail tomorrow. Despite all the shit talk I just talked about Oculus, I did grab myself an Oculus Rift Quest. Or an Oculus Quest 2. Oculus Quest 2. Because I've never had VR before. And I want it. Yeah. Also, I don't have a big enough space to do all the sensors and stuff that you have to put up for the mainstream VR products. And all that shit's expensive. So when I saw the Oculus Quest 2, how it's all self-contained. And it's at a reasonable price. I got the 256GB variant, for those of you who are wondering. And how you can connect it to your PC via the link. I was like, damn, that don't sound half bad. So I bought it. I will be doing an initial unboxing on this channel tomorrow, so there will be a video tomorrow. And a review. I don't know when the review will go up. It won't be on a Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday. Those are always going to be Tech News days. And it won't be until a few weeks down the line when I can really take everything in and get my thoughts on it. I just want to warn you, I'm going to be biased. I've tried VR once, and that was at PAX and the original Quest for a short amount of time. Other than that, I've really never used virtual reality, so this thing's going to be the holy grail to me. And you're going to be like, but what about this headset? It's like, I've never used it, so I can't compare it to other headsets. But anyway, that is it for the tech news for today. Come back Saturday for, I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'm going to do tech news or bloopers. I haven't decided yet. I'll come back Saturday. I'll come back tomorrow for the unboxing if it arrives on time. It should arrive on time. For the unboxing of the Oculus Quest, I'll be doing it on this table over here that you can't see. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, so thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked, make sure to like the video, share it with a friend. If you don't have any friends, go find a random stranger on the street, tie them down to a chair, and force them to watch this video because it's educational. And I want the views, damn it. Other than that, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to our sponsor, my other channel, Mono_MP4, for all the wacky stuff that you want to see. Links will be in the description if you want to double check any of the bullshit that I said. And yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace! Okay, it's another tech news done. I don't know what to do for this ending segment this time, so I will just say everything the light touches is bullshit.